feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I'm your co-host Ted Jenkin, along with my co-host Lee Heisman, and of course our guest today, Kimberly Jones. She's an author, a filmmaker, New York Times bestseller. You got to check out all of her books. She's got 4 books that are on there, and number 5 and number 6 are on the way. And if you want to learn about that and more, simply go to shrimptankpodcast.com. You can hear an entire replay of the whole broadcast that Lee and I did today.
Kimberly, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We always say with the YouTube channel, you not only want to hit the subscribe button, but most importantly, you want to hit the notification button because it will tell you when wonderful entrepreneurs come onto the show and it'll give you that heads up. So Kimberly, talk a little about your books and your brand.
So I have 4 books in the world. 3 are young adult novels, and I'm so excited to say that it gives me an opportunity to have difficult conversations with young people in a way that they can process it. It puts you in schools where you can have conversations with the next generation who teach you a lot about how to survive in this world.
Well, I was down at a middle school yesterday, saw some amazing kids. Let me tell you, there's a lot of hope and promise. A lot of these kids are so much more mature than we give them credit. But a lot of the entrepreneurs that are watching this post-show wrap-up, they may have a little bit of a brand. They started a little bit on Instagram. Maybe they're doing something on LinkedIn. What's the best way? Because you've built a tremendous brand. You do things all over the country. What's the best way for an entrepreneur watching this to just start and thinking about how to grow their brand?
The best thing that they can do is think about something that's very specific to them and understand that the most successful thing you can do is to control your niche. You are not trying to be competitive with larger brands and trying to scoop up everybody. You are trying to control your niche. I know that people who get excited about me are young women between the ages of 18 and 30. And so I curtail my brand to that. I have conversations with them. I have them on my team. I'm in constant communication with them. And so I know exactly what to give them. Now, am I going to catch strays all the way around that of people who don't fit that brand? Of course, obviously. But being true and authentic to my specific niche is what has made me successful.
Yeah, I'm going to steal. I've learned so much. I do recommend going back and listening to the show in its entirety, the audio portion, because I've already learned so much. And I think my life is surrounded by strays. I like that word that you use. But I take everybody in, so I'm perfectly happy for that. So you are just like every tremendous successful entrepreneur. You are a serial entrepreneur.
I am.
Not only do you do what we've spoken about today, but could you talk to our audience about what's a surprise business that you may own and most nobody would know about?
I own a prop business. So I own a party prop business. So we have 360 cameras, we have king and queen chairs, we have letters, chairs, tables, streamers, flower backdrops, gold shimmer backdrops, everything that you need to rent for a party, an event, a wedding, things like that. There's lots of money in the prop business.
Wow. Well, I said, first off, we could probably have an entire episode just on how you even got into that. But if people want to get in touch with you, not only for all the stuff that you do, the books, even that business, what's the best way?
The best way to reach me is on my website, which is www.kimjoneswrites.com. And I am constantly on Instagram and TikTok. And my handle on both of those are my full name, which is Kimberly Latrice Jones.
Well, this is great stuff today. Thanks so much for doing the post-show wrap-up. Folks, there are so many videos here, and as Lee mentioned, just subscribe here to the Shrimp Tank YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that bell to get all the notifications when they come into your inbox. Make sure you listen to the entire podcast we did with Kimberly today. It's amazing, amazing stuff. And if you're tripping around the channel in here and you want to go from drag ass to kick ass in 30 days, check out the interview we did with the #1 sleep doctor in the country, Dr. Michael Bruce. I think you might get some better sleep. It might help you in business more. Read some of Kim's books. It's just amazing stuff. Thanks so much for watching the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp